Nigeria, a country where food is more than fuel. It is culture, survival, celebration, and identity. But have you ever wondered how much it actually costs to eat Nigerian? From meals cheaper than your phone credit to dishes worth more than your monthly rent, today we're ranking Nigerian foods from the cheapest to the most expensive. Let's dig in. We begin at the very bottom of the price ladder, Garri and Groundnut. Every Nigerian has been here at least once. No cooking, no stove, no gas. Just Garri, water, groundnuts, and maybe a little sugar if you're feeling generous. It's the meal of broke students, late nights, and empty wallets. Yet somehow it always satisfies. At as little as 200 naira, it remains Nigeria's cheapest and most iconic survival meal. Next is Akara, the queen of Nigerian roadside breakfasts. Every morning, the smell of freshly fried bean cakes pulls people from every direction. Crispy outside, soft inside, and best enjoyed with a bowl of hot ogi, Akara is affordable, filling, and unforgettable. For less than 600 naira, breakfast is served. Then comes Puff Puff, Nigeria's favorite sweet street snack. Golden, fluffy, and deep fried to perfection, it's the kind of treat you buy the moment you see it. Sold in transparent nylon bags and often dusted with sugar, Puff Puff turns 300 to 500 naira into pure happiness. Speaking of breakfast, ogi, also called akamu or pap, has nourished generations of Nigerians. Smooth, warm, and comforting, it's baby food, sick day food, and the perfect morning meal. Add evaporated milk and a few pieces of akara, and you have one of Nigeria's most timeless breakfasts. Affordable, nourishing, and packed with nostalgia. Then there's Indomie. In Nigeria, it's more than instant noodles, it's a lifesaver. Whether it's late at night, payday is still far away, or the market has closed, Indomie always comes through. And Nigerians never cook it plain. Add egg, sausage, vegetables, pepper, and suddenly it becomes a complete meal. For under 700 naira, it's one of the country's greatest food inventions. Now we move into Tier 2, the everyday Nigerian classics. These are the meals you'll find in bukas and mama puts across the country. First up is beans porridge. Rich Aloyan beans cooked in palm oil with onions and crayfish, often served with sweet fried plantain. It's packed with protein, incredibly filling, and far more delicious than it gets credit for. A generous plate costs between 1,000 and 2,000 naira, making it one of Nigeria's best value meals. Next is Eba and Okra Soup, a combination that has fed generations. Soft EBA paired with rich, drawy okra soup filled with stockfish, ponmo, and crayfish creates a texture and flavor unlike anything else. You don't need a fancy restaurant for this one. Your local buka usually does it best. For less than 2,500 naira, you'll leave completely satisfied. Now we arrive at a legend, Nigerian Jollof Rice. Smoky, tomato-rich, deeply seasoned, and famous for its irresistible party flavor. Served with fried plantain and a crispy chicken drumstick, it's the plate that represents Nigerian cuisine around the world. A full serving typically costs between 2,000 and 4,000 naira. Affordable, iconic, and yes, Nigerian jollof still reigns supreme. As evening falls, the aroma of suya takes over. Thin slices of beef coated in spicy yaji seasoning, grilled over hot charcoal and served with onions, tomatoes, and cabbage. It's one of Africa's greatest street foods, and every bite is packed with smoky flavor. Depending on the portion, expect to spend between 1,000 and 3,000 naira. Rounding off this tier is Moi Moi, a smooth steamed bean pudding often filled with boiled egg and fish, wrapped in leaves or nylon and cooked to perfection. It pairs beautifully with rice, bread, garri, or pap, making it one of Nigeria's most versatile dishes. Party Moi Moi has a flavor all its own, and for the price, it's one of the country's most beloved comfort foods. Welcome to Tier 3, where the meals become richer, heartier, and worthy of a proper sit-down. We begin with Egusi soup, one of the greatest icons of Nigerian cuisine. Ground melon seeds cooked in palm oil with leafy vegetables, stockfish, ponmo, and assorted meats create a thick, flavorful soup enjoyed across every region of the country. Served with pounded yam, it's one of the most satisfying meals you can buy. At a good restaurant, expect to pay between 3,500 and 7,000 naira, and it's worth every bite. Next is Efo Riro, a Yoruba masterpiece. Fresh leafy vegetables simmered in a rich tomato, and palm oil sauce with assorted meats, shaki, ponmo, crayfish, and locust beans. Paired with smooth pounded yam, it's a meal that fills the room with aroma long before it reaches the table. A quality serving costs around 4,000 to 8,000 naira and delivers comfort in every mouthful. Then comes pepper soup, the dish Nigerians turn to in almost every situation. Whether it's goat meat, catfish, or chicken, the clear broth is infused with uziza, scent leaf, ehuru, and a blend of spices that warm you from the inside out. It's equally at home in restaurants, bars, and family gatherings. A hearty bowl of goat meat pepper soup usually costs between 4,000 and 9,000 naira, and it's every bit as comforting as it is flavorful. Now we enter Tier 4, the prestige tier. These are the dishes reserved for celebrations, special occasions, and unforgettable gatherings. First is Oha Soup, prepared with tender oha leaves, cocoyam, stockfish, goat meat, and other premium ingredients. It's one of the signature dishes of southeastern Nigeria. Its rich, slightly herbal flavor pairs perfectly with pounded yam, creating a meal that feels both luxurious and deeply traditional. A restaurant serving typically ranges from 7,000 to 15,000 naira. Now we're in the elite tier, where Nigerian cuisine becomes an experience as much as a meal. First is Nkwobi, tender cow foot coated in a rich, spicy palm oil sauce with utazi leaves and crayfish, traditionally served in a wooden calabash. It's the kind of dish you enjoy slowly with friends and a cold drink. More than food, it's a social ritual. Expect to pay between 8,000 and 20,000 naira. Next is Isi Ewu, one of the most celebrated Igbo delicacies. A whole goat head, expertly cooked and coated in a thick palm oil and utazi sauce, creating a rich, bold flavor that's perfect for celebrations and special occasions. Found in beer parlors, owambe parties, and premium restaurants, a serving usually costs between 10,000 and 25,000 naira. Then comes the king of soups, Ofe Owerri. Prepared with a combination of okazi, ugu, uziza, and oha leaves, then loaded with snails, periwinkles, stockfish, dried fish, and assorted meats. It's one of the most ingredient-rich soups in Nigerian cuisine. Often reserved for weddings, chieftaincy ceremonies, and major celebrations, a proper serving ranges from 12,000 to 30,000 naira. From Cross River and Akwa Ibom comes Edikang Ikong, one of Nigeria's richest traditional soups. Made with ugu, waterleaf, palm oil, shrimp, snails, periwinkles, stockfish, dried fish, and assorted meats, every spoonful reflects the abundance of South-South cuisine. Served with pounded yam, it typically costs between 15,000 and 35,000 naira. Next is Asun, smoky roasted goat meat chopped into bite-sized pieces and tossed in a fiery blend of peppers, onions, garlic, and oil. Originally from Ondo State, it has become a favorite at upscale restaurants, rooftop lounges, and premium events across Nigeria. A quality serving ranges from 15,000 to 40,000 naira, and it's almost impossible to stop at one bite. Finally, we reach the pinnacle of Nigerian food luxury, the seafood platter. Imagine a whole grilled croaker or lobster, tiger prawns in spiced butter, peppered snails, and a generous serving of smoky party jollof rice, beautifully presented in a fine dining restaurant overlooking Lagos or Abuja. This isn't just a meal, it's a celebration. Depending on the restaurant and ingredients, prices range from 25,000 to well over 100,000 naira. From a 200 naira bowl of garri to a 100,000 naira seafood feast, Nigerian cuisine truly has something for every budget and every occasion. Whether it's a roadside buka or a luxury rooftop restaurant, one thing never changes: the incredible flavor, rich culture, and passion behind every plate. This has been Bite and Tell. If you enjoyed this ranking, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and tell us which Nigerian dish is your personal favorite. We'll see you in the next one.